South African budget retailer Mr. Price Group reported a rise in full-year earnings despite losing over 200 million rand, or about $12 million in revenues to load shedding. Now, profit for the year ending in March increased 6.1% to $184 million, while revenues jumped 15.5% to just over $2 billion. Operating profit rose 7.9% to exceed $270 million for the first time. The sale of Ethiopia's state-owned telecoms operator to foreign investors has been put on hold after announcing the sale of a 45% stake in Ethiotel last year. Ethiopian investment holdings firm, which is handling the process along with the finance ministry, confirmed that the whole process has been halted. Now, the firm says there were bidders, but each one of them left the process at one point, and now their priority is to expedite the sale of a 10% stake to retail investors who are showing a huge appetite. It also said focus on foreign investors will resume after listing the company on the Ethiopian Securities Exchange this October. South African pay television company MultiChoice swung into a $38 million loss before tax in the year ending in March. Now, management says volatile and weaker local currencies, as well as power challenges in markets like South Africa, and a weak consumer environment due to rising inflation and high interest rates, have created an extremely challenging environment. The group reported operating profit of $384 million. That's down about 30% from the previous year. It says it now plans to accelerate its cost-saving program and also cut capital expenditure and prioritize customer retention. And shares of Chinese electric vehicle makers mostly surged on Thursday after the European Union announced higher tariffs of up to 38% on them, proving analysts' views that while the tariffs could impact the EV sector, they would not derail China's ongoing recovery. Now, Chinese EV maker BYD, which was the top gainer on the Hang Seng Index, jumped 8% during morning trade, but it paired some gains to trade at about 6% in the afternoon. Geely was up about 4% initially, while counterparts NIO and Li Auto saw their shares climbing about 1.5% on the day. Now, analysts say the additional tariffs were generally benign and modest in comparison to U.S. hikes on Chinese EVs last month.